It hasn't started yet, so no sabotaging. Haha. Okay, now it's live, and it started with me saying no sabotaging.
Fair enough.
Alright. I actually forgot to send you the top 10 like I said I was going to.
You
Amazing.
did. You sent me the top 10. You did.
I did send you the top 10, did I?
Yes, you did.
I did. This is my
Mm-hmm.
ADHD brain. Okay.
Oh, Neon White made it. Nice.
Let's see. I'm gonna post it to... Where should I post it to in Comic Versus? I guess the video games chat?
Yeah.
Streaming with Dan. And do you mind if I tag you on there?
Yeah, yeah. Go for it.
Let's go. And then I'm gonna post it onto the NVG server as well. Oh, in 8 minutes I'm gonna have my greatest music of of last year video dropping as well.
Big man. Got all the uploads queued up.
Got all of... This is the perfect time to actually be dropping shit about 2022's best shit. Because I have time to percolate a little bit more on actually what I'm picking instead of just being like, well,
Yeah,
fuck.
just rushing it out. Yeah.
Yeah, rushing it out like before the holidays, and instead of doing that, I just, you know, I had a little extra time to be like, okay, this is what I want now. This is what I think, made the year. Um, Streaming now with Diane. And you're not on that server, so none of the people there know you unless they've watched the VODs heretofore. Or the birthday stream, I suppose, as well. But, yeah. So, anyone who is watching the VOD of this stream will be like, what the fuck are they, like, babbling about? So, hello, hypothetical future people watching. Um, just skip to the time code in the description, you fucking weirdo, instead of hearing us just babbling. I'm joking, of
Maybe they
course.
like us babbling. You never know.
Yeah, maybe they're even more weird than I'm giving them credit for. Also, I need to put on the background music. Like, we were just talking about that, and I'm like, again, ADHD brain. Pretzel rocks. Let's go with this, and then put it to 19% because I couldn't get to 20. Okay. And how do I make it so that I can't hear this? I cannot. Amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit more actually. It looks like it's dominating the audio. Even at 19%, 4%. That's good, I think.
Wow. I mean, I can't hear the stream. I just have it muted in case someone shows up and starts chatting.
Yeah, let me see. Let's check the audio levels though. That's good, I think. I'm gonna mute myself while.
I just checked it. 4% is pretty good. 4% is good.
Did okay. So, yeah. Basically, we are doing some Pokemon today. As you can tell by the title and thumbnail, if you didn't know this, you know, what the fuck are you doing on the stream? I guess unless autoplay threw you onto it in future to any of the potential future weirdos we were referring to. Yeah, so basically we wanted to do some streaming together. Pokemon is a good streaming game. At least the fan game SHOWDOWN, which is what we'll be doing, of course.
Try streaming a Nintendo game.
Yes, but we can get away with doing this because SHOWDOWN is under protection, as far as I'm aware, considering it's been in beta for the past, like, 8 years. If Nintendo were gonna copyright strike it, they would have done so by now. They have nothing they can... They have, like, no leg to stand on if they tried doing it at this point. Because it's been too popular for so long. They already have to have known about it.
No, maybe like a Nintendo bigwigs just watched our stream. And this is the first time they've ever heard of the game.
Exactly.
Never know, mate.
Exactly. Reggie Fils-Aimé, who no longer works at Nintendo, he's gonna watch this. He's gonna be like, fuck, they stole our game. And then he's gonna, like, walk back into Nintendo, like, hold them up at, like, gunpoint and be like, we're taking SHOWDOWN down. Whether you like it or not.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, shoot me an invite. Let's get this started.
Yes, you are still... What the...
And underscore ZD underscore 1.
Oh, I see. I was trying to... Let's go. Let's not start it right away, I think. Also, are we gonna do Gen 9? Because I don't think either of us are accustomed to Gen 9. We could do Gen 8 instead. Randoms.
I mean, I've tried Gen 9 before with a friend, and I don't get it. It's really confused. They have the new Terra Max thing.
Terrastalizing.
Something like that, yeah.
I watched Flygon HG. I know how to pronounce the made-up fake names for shit.
How about that?
Okay, let's do... Where the fuck is Gen 8? There it is. There's Gen 8 randoms. Okay, challenged. Team Requiem wants to battle. Okay, let's make this visually interesting. Okay, and I'm gonna hide the... How do you hide the chat? It doesn't look like you can hide the chat. We can turn the timer off. Okay. So you got a Miltank, I got a Golurk.
Yeah, not the same.
Why? Amazing.
This is not gonna work, is it? Alright.
I mean, I do have no guard, so I can't even miss. Despite the fact that Dynamic Punch is a 70% accurate move. You really think that's gonna work on me, huh?
Missed!
I could have stayed in.
Oh, man.
Amazing. You're using Shell Smash? How dare you use a setup move? And then I Dragon Dance.
All these dances.
Dances with dragons. Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck you!
I wish fucking Gyarados had no guard.
It's kind of weird that like somehow Gyarados is slower than Blastoise even when you use Dragon Dance twice. It's kind of amazing.
And we both had the same setups too, so that must have just been a very slow EV. What the hell? Okay, never mind.
Are you fucking serious? Fair enough. That was fun while it lasted, mate.
If you got another freeze, that would be payback for me getting double Ice Beam freezes last time.
Oh god.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. Fucking unreal, man.
And they're 10% too! It's a 10% chance to freeze! How the fuck was I getting away with that shit twice in a row? You meteor mashed me.
Alright. Where's this gonna go? Ooh, that was close.
And then you're gonna kill me because I dropped my defense. Okay. Let's see about this. You have clear body. No! Now how will I ever kill your Metagross?
Oh, clear body.
I am clear of body and spirit.
She did a decent amount of damage. I'm dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yep.
I mean, you could have pivoted.
Ah, it's alright, he did his job. Then he died. C'est la vie.
How did you outspeed me as a dog?
It was a quicker talk.
Let's see. Okay, this is good for setup, I think. Oh no, I just told you I was setting up, fuck!
Nothing. Okay, the recoil did more damage than the attack did.
And then I healed. No, I didn't actually. I thought I had leftovers for no reason. Why did I think?
Oh yeah, fucking no god. God damn it. Okay. Did nothing as well. Oh, I'm dead.
This shit, even when it's unevolved, it's still a fucking powerhouse with the Eviolite. Thanks for the free kill.
Don't know what I'm doing. Let's be honest, I really don't know.
You're gonna attack me with the steel type move since that would be super effective? I lied. Why did you attack me with the steel type move? I didn't even finish saying that when you picked it.
because the only other choice of fighting type move which literally wouldn't have fucking hit because you're a ghost type.
Amazing. This is incredible. I win.
Yeah. And no, this is a freebie for you, pretty much.
No, you've got a fucking Whimsicott. It's a fairy type. Oh, that's so mean. You max guarded me.
Okay.
That's just rude. I should have sword stanced, to be honest.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
3 times attack. I could have had that up to
4
4 times if I had gone for the sword stance when you max guarded me. But I thought you had honor.
Should just max guard again would have won the match. Yeah.
No, max guard would have failed had you done it twice in a row.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely, it's definitely true. How dare you doubt me? I'm joking, of course, but...
So yeah,
Why the hell?
we did go through the top 10
Yes.
So you did. And Neon White's on there. I was a bit... So, that's one of the only games on that list I'm somewhat familiar with. So, what are your thoughts on Neon White?
I mean, you could watch the video. No,
let's see my doubt.
let's see. So I can definitely outspeed that. But what do I want to outspeed it with? I'm gonna do this because this is maximum bad manners. To kill a fire type with a grass type. And it was a crit.
That was a crit. Just to rub the fucking thing in.
He's learning.
I have no idea why it's called Among Us. Like, I know it obviously came out way before, like, the game. But, like, why? Why is it called Among Us? Like, what does it even mean? What's it even a play on? I don't get it.
It's fungus. And it's a Pokeball. So it's hiding among the Pokeballs, I guess.
So you think it's like literally a play on Among Us, but like obviously not the game Among Us.
Yes.
Alright, take care, Among Us.
I took care of him for sure. How dare you put out something that's super effective against me when I had set up? How dare you? That's so rude.
Kind of whimsical. Must be the last match. I didn't kill.
You hurt my Whimsicott. So mean.
Oh, let me hurt it again. Grey Dilly. A rock grass Pokemon.
Indeed. I'm totally not switching out to a fire type. You read me! Somehow you read me! I was like, he's gonna see that's a grass type and then immediately go for a fire type attack. Fuck. Okay,
Reads completely intentional. I was like
Now what are you...
serious?
Now what are you gonna use? You're gonna use a ground type attack. Amazing.
You know what's why I have a choice, Scott.
Oh.
So that was the reason I used a ground type attack.
Well, now you're locked in, so I can just set up. Thank you for the free home clause.
Shit. Shit.
And now I get to set up with my Dynamax.
Oh god.
Congratulations. Oh, and now I get free speed. Oh no, my heavy duty boots, which are useless now that you don't even have hazards, and also I already got the Pokemon in. Okay, this is just rude. I'm gonna go for, Max Quaid for defense. You dazzling gleamed me. How rude. Own claws. Setup time.
This is gonna be the rest of the game.
No, it isn't. Now I have 100% accurate dual wing beats with 2.5 times attack.
Right, a paralyzed Flygon is my only. Oh,
I have
God.
180% accuracy with my dual wing beats.
Alright.
They're more than 100% accurate. Bye.
Right, that was hosting. Got completely wrecked.
That's what you get for not having a Whimsicott. Oh look, you have a choice. You're definitely not gonna stay in with Crawdaunt. Unless you are gonna stay in with Crawdaunt. Because it will not outspeed me. Even with a Choice Band. Because Choice Band is not a Choice Scarf. Okay, so you're not gonna stay in with that. What will you stay in with, though? You did stay in! Why? You bastard!
The gamble of the century.
You gambled because I was like, what do I do? What the hell? Okay.
VP right now. Let's go, Cordon.
You're locked into that, but I don't have anything that's immune or not able to... Perhaps it is time for me to use my own superpowered... Why? You get outsped and killed. Why did
For some reason I thought I'd survive and just like, alright, let's go the distance. Da-da-da. But no, I fucking died.
Immediately, that did not pay off for you whatsoever.
Oh man.
Okay, now I can just kill you with, like, literally anything, and you will die.
This is true?
I don't know how much you weigh.
About 80 no, a bit less actually.
You bastard. Okay, so Mian Shao is definitely gonna outspeed that. You may have a choice. I'm dead here. There's like nothing I can do. I was trying to go for all these pivots to throw you off your game. And then you were like...
Oh, there you go, you got it.
I got one kill off, let's go. And then I set up my attack despite this being a special attacker.
When you have max knuckles, so you can just do that again. Right.
This is a psychic type. So I will not do that. In fact, I will not do anything.
Whoa!
I'm clawing my way back so that I can die to life orb damage instead. Nope, you have an ice skew. You've got an ice skew. I can't win here.
Oh damn it, I'm dead. Alright.
I lose no matter what at this point, because Life Orb will kill me. And also Ice Skew has Ice Face, so I wasn't gonna even be able to kill that. No matter even if I had set up there.
Motherfucker literally has an ice cube for its head, man. I mean, what you gonna do with that?
Okay, you already challenged me.
I have a terrible cough. Sorry, anyone who's actually watching this.
There we are.
Taria against Reggie Ice. Or Reg Ice. Just gonna call him Reggie Ice. Still do.
Excuse me, it is pronounced Regice. Damn, I thought you would learn from your mistake, or your success last time and not pivot ever again.
Still did a decent amount of damage, actually, I don't mind that. Well, he's probably dead this turn.
No,
Oh.
you aren't, because
Oh.
of 90% accuracy, meaning 50%.
Lord.
Okay, now you won't. Because you're locked into close combat if you used it on Gallade.
Zelf on a shelf.
Ah, I see, you Dynamaxed to get past your choice.
And it did not work.
And now I will kill you. You're right. It didn't work at all. Now I get stab Psyshock against your Pissimian with ×2 special attack. And you're not even a special attacker, so you getting your special defense drop on me didn't work for anything. If I had a recovery move on here...
Yeah, no, this did not
and
work.
I do not.
As well as I thought it would. Oh well.
You overcommit way too much to Dynamaxing sometimes, it seems.
Yeah.
Also, I have Life
Well, I
Orb.
don't know, I don't play this game too often, so Dynamax is literally just something I use to get around certain limitations. That's all I use the Dynamax for. I thought I was
Exactly.
faster, goddammit.
Exactly, you're overcommitting.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Let's see.
Hero. About that.
I should have known you would have gone to something you've already used before. Why would you adapt your strategies? Fuck. Okay. I was praying for freeze. It's fine. I'm gonna lose,
Say-
but I will take out your Pissimian.
There you go. Any of these good? They're all shit. We don't mind that.
I don't know what you have in your other 3 teammates, so I will just go with an Ice Beam, because it's ×4 effective on Altaria.
Thought I could at least get like a decent amount of damage, but no.
I mean, you got some damage on there. Okay. You have an Owl Creamy.
I did nothing, what the fuck?
Not only did it do nothing, it's gonna do nothing. That's because you don't have Stab, by the way, on Alcremie, because it's a fairy
Yeah,
type.
of course, yeah.
And also I have massive special defense. Like, it's my best stat, so the special attacking is not going to do much. Unless you set up. But setups give me time to freeze you.
The ballsy game.
Exactly.
Not work at all.
We got it. Mission accomplished. This is what we call manifesting on TikTok.
You have a TikTok account?
No. Why the fuck would I have a TikTok account?
And you could like, make a TikTok account for VG.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck TikTok. You bastard!
Tyrantrum.
I was praying that you didn't know that.
That's like the only thing I know about fairy types, unless the professor gets dragons.
Damn. Okay. So you've set up a bunch of special defense, so I'll kill you with a physical attack.
The way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
I'm gonna die here, probably.
Oh, actually, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
will,
100% do outspeed. So I lose here.
Not necessarily. You could always have, like...
Yeah, I
extreme
lose.
Speed with, like, 1 million crits or some shit like that.
I should have Dynamaxed initially and gotten 2 max strikes off. Oh, alright. I keep forgetting to challenge you in the battle. Damn, you already sent one. Let's go.
It's much quicker that way, you just like click, like it's...
I know, it's just I'm used to leaving as soon as the match is over, because I'm used to fighting against randos.
You play against randos, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Oh my god, Focus Blast actually hits?
What the hell?
I've already
Focus
won
miss?
Actually, like, I've already won the game in my opinion. Focus Blast hit once. That never happened.
Ah, fuck. I should have gotten something that would have given... No! It hit! I should have gotten some... Focus miss! Why do you betray me so? Okay. So you've got at least...
Jinx is a pretty fucking slow Pokemon, but you can probably say with anything.
I know, I'm trying to look and decide. Yeah. This is good. Mr. Mime is good against a 1% Jinx, also known as the literal worst Pokemon ever in the history of Pokemon. Die,
wow.
piece of shit.
Resisted.
You've been flushed.
Are any of these good? No.
People are always like, Mr. Mime is creepy, and it's like literally the same gen as Jinx. You don't know how types work, so I'll use that to my advantage.
This is true. I'm pretty dumb.
Ooh, this is a fun Pokemon with a very fun build. Okay. You're evolving. You're evolving. Thank you. Now
What?
you know why I said thank you.
Fuck. Alright. It's gonna be close.
No, it
Will not
won't.
be close.
I have speed and also attack and also neutral damage.
The crit. Got a crit.
You're toxic.
Yukumuku. That's pretty fucked up.
Hyuko Mewtwo. It's such a cute Pokemon.
Fucker's just a rock with a few spikes on it, mate.
It's got a fucking butt face. It's got like a literal... It looks like it has a butthole for a face. I've decided that that makes it cute.
I thought that one shot. I didn't look at the thing properly.
I shouldn't have recovered there. I knew I wasn't
But,
gonna get
yeah.
my full health back.
You have an opinion on Britney Spears music, Matthew?
I mean, I like Britney Spears music.
I know. You have an opinion on it.
Why do we always have to have opinions about things? I like it. That's my opinion.
No,
You
that's what I
bastard.
meant.
You bastard. I was trying to use my counter on you, and it did not work.
That's a terrible switch.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
How much damage did that do? That did 66%. Okay, so I'll just... I won't actually kill that with this, but you bastard. Also, your special attack got dropped, so that's actually not going to do any or close as much damage as it did. Okay. Ah, so you pivoted. You're evolving. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh
Whatever
no!
will I do?
I have been poisoned. My defense fell. No. Oh well, I've got enough survivability. You keep doing this. Why? Why are you this way? You fucker. Alright. You're gonna use body press, I think. You did! Why? I was trying to fake you out into being like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna use Draco Meteor.
Oh god.
You fucking weeb. Now you're using just random moves. I'm waiting.
Why?
Yes! I got you!
Right. Fun while it lasted.
Okay.
Oh, say that now I'm fucking dead.
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Cause I just fun while it lasted.
Damn. Alright. Rematch time.
Corvy Knight.
Corviknight.
That's just how I split words sometimes. Sounds a bit funnier. Just split them into two. Alright, how many more games do you want to play, mate?
We have been playing for 40 minutes, so if you want, we could do another 40 or so, possibly.
We could, but we have the recording as well, right? So
yeah,
how
we
are
could
gonna
do
split that?
we could do an hour and a half. We could do an hour and whatchamacallit? Because I like to have the streams be at least like 90 minutes or so that they feel a bit kind of a bit meatier than most of my recordings.
That's fair.
Okay. Should be able to get at least one more bulk up off. I'm so
This is not a
very...
good idea.
I am so very tempted to Dynamax here. And then just... But right now, you can't really do much to me. And I can just get free bulk ups.
If I don't one-shot this Pokemon, I'm fucked.
You are fucked. You can't crit me and kill me with one shot. So, astute observation, you are fucked. And I am going to get full bulk ups. And then have not 100% HP, but I will kill you right now. And I got a crit.
I got a speed boost. All right, yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
That's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna Dynamax here. I think, because now I get the speed boosts, and I outspeed everything you have. Okay, perhaps I overcommitted here. But it really depends on if you have any speed items. Or any speed attacks. Priority attacks, I should say, with Cinderace. You do not. You die. And now I outspeed everything in the game with base stats.
Right. You know what I was trying to do? With Vaporeon, I was just hoping I'd roll for a freeze. And I could freeze you at some point. It did not work, clearly.
And now I will take up another speed boost, just so that you have no way of potentially outspeeding me with setup moves.
Okay, this should be a solo. If it's not a solo, like, wow.
You tried to intimidate me and you were like,
nope.
I'm scared! Okay. Hands in the pockets like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and then it's like, ah!
Right, none of these will be... fuck it.
Doesn't matter. Brave bird.
So, was that pity? Like using a move with recoil?
No, just because I can get away with it. You can't do anything.
I know. It's super effective. 15%.
Like, look at this. It's just a massacre.
Right. Blade, I know you can do this.
You can, in fact, do this if this is dying immediately.
Here goes. Just so I have some pride and some damage.
Even though my leftovers recovery would have healed all of what you did. That's so mean. That's such a mean matchup. Like, that was not even at all.
I think it was. Like, I was a bit done with the Vaporeon, like, trying to, like, freeze you with, like, 10 ice beams and none of them working.
Let's see about that. Oh no, he's never gonna pivot when I have something that is ×2 effective. Okay. So now...
What are these mind games?
You don't know how types work, which makes it very difficult to know if you're gonna pivot or what you're gonna do.
There you go. That's what I did.
Okay. If only one of us had a substitute as well. And also didn't rely on setup moves in this encounter. And also outspeeded and didn't take times 0.25% damage from a Giga Drain. I'm surprised you even broke my sub there.
Yeah, still am I, to be honest.
Why did you think that would work?
No.
You have been destroyed.
Good luck being as well. Keep your service.
Thank you for your service. Yeah,
so,
put it... Sorry,
fire is
what?
not I thought fire was like not very effective against ground, so that should have equalized, right?
No, it shouldn't have.
That,
Ground is neutral. It takes neutral damage from fire. It does super effective damage. So steel is weak to fire, so it took ×2.
Come on. Gotta catch them all.
That's actually just the normal Stunfisk. Okay.
I see.
Okay, I see how you're playing this. Fuck.
That was a lucky break.
Lucky my ass cheeks. Why did I do that? I should have gone for Duraludon. I see how this is.
Should have read that. Should have read that.
You did read. Congratulations, you're learning. What is your what's your speed stat, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, hang on. 203.
203?
Mm-hmm.
You bastard.
You lost your thick club. What will you do now? I thought I'll kill.
This is so mean. You're just brutally killing my entire team.
That is the idea, but I'm gonna lose anyway. You both know that.
You're trying to manifest winning, aren't you? You're trying to manifest winning energy. And it's disgusting. Okay. You read. Okay.
Dad.
There's not much I can do here. Okay. Actually, there is much I can do here, I guess. You did...
I might fucked up there, yeah.
Let me see. Okay.
This is death.
You resist both of my attacks, but I get stab from Shadow Ball. Had you not had a special defense investment, I would have killed there.
That does luck in my part, yeah.
Well, no, you used your Dynamax to get that, so that wasn't luck.
But it was lucky in that situation, because like I didn't use Dynamax knowing that would happen.
Oh, it was fortuitous that you didn't know how the game worked, but it worked out in your favor. That's what you're saying.
You can say that. You can say that. I'm going to deny it.
Okay, what'll you use?
Oh shit. That was actually good. Gonna be a close one. Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
Didn't help me at all, I lose. Okay.
Slazzle. I'm dead anyway, so
Let's see what this ability does. Oh, that's interesting.
dead. Oh fuck!
You tried to poison my poison type.
Oh, you cunt. That's so annoying.
I could have used a different move there that would have actually been better for me. So, you're actually lucky there.
You never know, like Draco Meteor could have one-shotted. Stab. Alright. It hit! But it didn't kill! Yeah, I'm dead. Doesn't matter, I'm dead next turn anyway.
Oh.
Yep.
We got a comment here. Hi,
That
your
looks
chat
empty.
looks empty. It is in fact empty.
Keep pointing it out, chatter.
Let us see. Okay. That's fine. People can watch the VOD. I don't mind people chatting or not. All I have to
This is
do...
death, Matthew.
All I have to do is toxic stall. I've won.
You have won. You know the thing is, I have recover, so I could like actually try and prolong this fight, but let it be. That'd be the
I
end.
mean, I would still toxic stall you, so I would win
Yeah.
out anyways. And also, I killed you there, so I outsped and killed. All right. Let's see here. But yeah, I don't mind people watching or not watching as such. It's just a fun excuse to hang out.
They drop in. Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
Hell indeed.
Oh yeah, steel doesn't resist electric anymore.
I don't like it when they change type effectiveness between generations. I keep getting confused.
And also steel conducts electricity, so I'm not sure if it makes more sense for it to not. But I'm just kind of used to it being resistant.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for some reason, fucking Streamlabs is not picking up the chat. I have the chat box on here. It's on the top level.
Works in the video, like I'm watching the stream back and it's fine.
No, it's not showing up on the stream either. The chat box isn't.
It says, hi, your chat looks empty on the stream. In the video itself, not in the comments.
Oh, yeah, it's blurring in because of the... It's blurring in because of the chat section. Okay. Got it. I was like, what the hell do you mean?
I'm dead. This might not have been the best move.
I mean, you've pivoted a bunch incorrectly. For sure.
Yeah. Now you have Moxie.
Oh shit, this is a Moxie Gyarados. I love Moxie Gyarados.
And who doesn't, mate?
Also, you can tell this isn't a choice Gyarados. Which means I have coverage.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't enough coverage, but it was coverage, nevertheless.
Oh man. The Dynamax is like saved my fucking life there, but I'm not sure if it's worth it.
It wasn't.
Case in point. Right.
No,
Why the fuck would they have a variation of Zapdos which doesn't have electric moves?
that's because it's the
Pokemon's literally
Galarian.
called.
They have Galarian versions of all of the legendary birds from Kanto. That makes perfect sense. They're different versions of them.
As long as it makes sense to someone.
Don't have anything fast here. So I will settle. Use Flare Blitz on me when I'm a setup Pokemon. How interesting. I was gonna say, no spoonful of mayonnaise for me. Which is just an amazing quote. I love that.
What's it from?
Well, I got it from a Drew Gooden video. How the why is Bug not resistant to Dark type? This makes no fucking sense. Why does Bug have no resistances?
Bug is useless, let's be honest.
Bug is an amazing offensive attacker. Attacking type, I should say. But it is so fucking terrible for no reason in terms of defense. And it's like, why? Okay.
Toad. Toad. That did a lot of damage. I'm dead anyway, so.
You overestimated the power of Slurpuff.
Right.
But you do lose, for sure.
Yeah, I only have like one Pokemon left.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a gorgeous Pokemon, Lunon. Wow. It's great design. Is that a new, like, Gen 8 one?
No, that's from Sun and Moon. That's one of the box legendaries.
I see.
With Solgaleo.
Yes. So we've been streaming for about 64 minutes now. Nice.
Yes, in fact, we have. We have. Okay. What coverage moves would you have as Inteleon?
Tell me.
Ice type attacks. Of course, it's a water type. What water type doesn't have ice moves?
Gengar. Huh. Tell us all.
I'm gonna go for it. G-Max Gengar is too fun.
It's just great design, isn't it?
Yeah, it's James Turner did the design for it. He's fucking amazing. And now he's no longer working on Pokemon, he's working on his own game with the Swords of Ditto developer. And that game
Nice.
looks fucking great.
Yeah. Expect to hear about it in future NVG video.
I mean, I've already done NVG videos on it. It's the Plucky Squire.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that was him.
Yeah, he does the designs for it. He designed G-Max Gengar,
Nice.
which is just a fantastic design.
It's amazing.
But we were talking about having topic videos, or not topic videos, topics for the video.
Mhm.
I was gonna say fucking Ash Ketchum.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Ash Ketchum no longer being the star of the Pokemon show?
Well, here's the thing. Japan, much more than the West, Japan's always had a thing for long-running antagonists for the characters. Like, Western superhero comics usually change protagonists a lot more than anime protagonists, and even live-action films do. Like, people keep citing James Bond as, like, a huge, long-running Western thing, but Godzilla's been going for a lot longer than James Bond has. So, like, Japan's had culturally, it's really cool about one of the cool things about Japan's art production is how long-standing iterations get reimagined again and again. It's basically the same thing you see with, like, Iron Man and stuff like that, but where Iron Man, if Iron Man was a Japanese character, let's say, it would probably be Tony Stark all the way through. You wouldn't have a Riri Williams, but they do different things with that Tony Stark character. That being said, them rebooting Ash kind of makes sense because
They're not rebooting him. They're
not
replacing
rebooting
him.
Ash. I mean, like, replacing him. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense because I don't think, like, especially with the new games and stuff, right? I think there's a pivot away from Nintendo. I mean, from the games specifically. I don't think that Ash Ketchum is as intertwined as, like, Red was. Like, when I was playing Pokemon Gold, like, as a kid, I always, like, kind of role played as, like, going up against Ash at the end when you play against Red, and I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of kids did back then as well, right? I don't think that's a bit of the adventure anymore. I think Pokemon's, like, Nintendo's focus essentially has changed a bit. So I think maybe they're just going for a fresh start, a new start. It's pretty interesting.
I mean, I really like it because it's like, genuinely, I think it's a really cool thing to let the character kind of go and to move on to new things with new characters and everything. And have you seen how they're going about it? Because it's actually, like, fucking brilliant, like, unironically.
This I don't know. You need
Did
to
you
fill me
see
in
the? Did you ever watch the anime as a kid?
I have, yeah.
Do you remember the episode entitled "Bye Bye Butterfree"?
That one specifically, probably not. No.
The one where he lets his Butterfree go. That is, like, genuinely a pretty, like, emotional episode, like, for a kid at least. And even just, like, the fact that they went there with it was kind of like bold from a writing standpoint. Like, Butterfree was his first Pokemon he ever got.
Yeah.
Or at least caught, I should say. So it's like
a nice full circle thing, I guess.
Well, not even full circle, just kind of like growing up as a
trainer.
Yeah, like learning that being the best is not just about, like, him. Like, it would have been better, like, objectively better if he had kept Butterfree for himself. Right?
Yeah.
Because then he would have had another Pokemon that he could draw upon. But he didn't, because it wasn't right. you know, it was better for him to let the Butterfree go and to grow, or to let the Butterfree grow as a Pokemon on its own journey. And that was kind of like fascinating that they actually like did that and stuck with it, and they didn't bring Butterfree back at any point as part of the team or anything like that.
Yeah.
So then, and it's also even more so emotional because he like gave it away before. Just he traded it away, and then he felt bad about it.
And
then
traded back, I'm guessing.
And then they got stuck on a boat because he went to go trade it back. A sinking ship, literally a fucking sinking ship, so that he could get it back. Amazing, amazing trick there. Why did you trick again? We both have the same item.
I thought it was funny.
We could have had a detente there, just like constantly just tricking. Choice Scarfin, the Choice Scarfin.
Yep. We're not playing Pokemon Showdown, we're playing Tony Hawk. Just tricking. Let's go.
Alright. I'm not gonna fall for that mistake I made again. But yeah, like, that was genuinely, like, bold of them to do. And you know what they did with the new series?
What did they do, mate?
They brought Butterfree back. But only so that he could say goodbye to it again.
Oh, that's
and it's like, it was genuinely like, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the new show at all, but I've seen the screenshot for it, and it's like, just looking at it, it's genuinely emotional, you know? And it's like, people keep saying, oh, they're definitely gonna bring Ash back eventually, but it's like...
I don't think they will.
Should they, though? Like, no.
I mean, of course they shouldn't. And,
because they're giving him a really great send-off. Like, they should let it go to everything there is a season, you know?
I mean, to be fair, it is anime, and anime is like known for really incorporating fan opinions much more than the West is.
Yeah, but
so if they do,
they
do like another fucking Last Jedi shitstorm about like, oh
but
no,
they should
if the
stick
new
with
protagonist is like a woman or something, and all the anime fans just go, oh no, it's a girl.
I mean, it's a boy and a girl.
Okay.
We already know that it's a boy and a girl. But yeah, it's just kind of like they're doing everything that they should, you know, to give him a proper send off, and it's like, Ash has never been like an interesting character in himself, right?
That's true.
He's always been kind of a blank slate. I mean, he was more interesting when the show started. He got less interesting.
He was losing an absolute ton, and that was pretty interesting to me as a kid.
He was an annoying little brat, and then over time he just grew into being kind of like perfect, you know?
Yeah.
And that made him kind of less interesting over time. Because he wasn't making mistakes. He was just like, he knew what he was doing, and he was helping other people along in the journey. Like new kids, he was helping them. And it was like, yeah, that's good for him to have an arc, but also his arc's kind of done.
Yeah.
It's kind of resolved itself. He's already about as good as he can be. And then they actually did let him become like the champion. So in a way, he now has fully completed his arc, you know?
And also in a way, it kind of mirrors the games a bit. Now he pretty much is Red from the games, which is kind of cool.
So it's like, honestly, they should let him go. just completely. Like, they should say fuck it if the fans want him back.
Yeah.
The story's over. You know? Um,
Completely agree with you there, but like, you never know. Pokemon. It is.
yeah,
anime.
but they also, like, long term, it's also just best to let Ash go, like, now. Let him leave on a high note. And then, you know, and then let the new characters kind of take over, so that no longer is it gonna be stuck with just Ash, right? Because eventually, like, people aren't gonna care about Ash anymore. Like, new kids aren't gonna have any cachet with Ash.
Emotional, yeah.
So it's like, long term, it's better for them to let him go. You know, right now.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's just kind of like they're doing everything that I think they should, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're allowing him to kind of set off into the sunset, have one last ride. He gets to see all of his friends again, that's really cool. So it's like, I don't know, like, what else could we hope to see? Like, if they let him go on the high note and it all works out.
That should be it. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, like that is way more bold than just letting him go on forever ad infinitum, you know?
It's true.
So, and I just kind of like that they're kind of letting everything go off into the sunset with it. You know, he's gonna get to see all of his friends again and then go. You know, maybe he'll show up in the background sometimes, but ultimately he's no longer the, like, star of the show.
I mean, every character who like gets a send off like that, they are still remembered by the fans, and like I think
Yeah.
people, to be fair, I haven't seen too many people actually mad at Ash leaving. Like, it does seem
No,
to be
they're not
people,
mad.
like,
They're just predicting, or they're like, no, he's definitely gonna come back eventually, and it's like they're kind of denying.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds like they're trying to cope, essentially.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're it's denying that, you know, they're actually gonna stick the landing with it, which is kind of mean. Like, they don't think they're being mean, but they are. Like, that's just rude to the writers of the show. And granted, like, the show has not had amazing writing up till now, but it's like,
But this is a cool thing, and it should be acknowledged as such, yeah.
Yeah, and if they're gonna, like, go the distance with it and actually, like, do it right, that's to be celebrated, you know? That's not to be, like, something where you're like, fuck, they should let Ash stay, blah, 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 or be like, no, they're definitely gonna, like, doomsaying it, like, yeah, they're definitely gonna bring him back. Like, that would just ruin what they're doing with it right now, as far as I'm concerned. Like, it would actually... I would be mad if they brought him back after what they're doing with it. Like,
I agree with you. I think
be...
when you end something strongly, like, you leave it with that, because that's what people remember, because no story actually does go on forever. So, like, when you have a strong ending, people do remember it as a good show. Or, yeah, in this case, a good show.
Yeah.
And when you drag it out, people start forgetting that it used to be good in the first place, you know?
Yeah. But it's also just something to where, like, honestly, I think it would just be kind of cool to, you know, like if they brought it, or if they brought in the new characters and the new characters were like genuinely as interesting as Ash used to be, like that would be cool. Like they could have their new arcs and shit, right? Like honestly, that's fucking dope. They should go with it. They should fucking, you know, they should say, no, I'm right, I'm sticking with this. Also, this is hilarious, but you're not gonna see why for a bit.
Okay.
Like, what you just did there is hilarious. But I'm not gonna say why.
You will find out.
Now I am saying why.
Oh, okay.
Back up against the wall, I'm saying now why I'm doing it. Or why I said that. Bye-bye! You forgot that ghost types are super effective to ghost types, and I was just gonna kill you immediately.
I did do that. I want to like pretend to like try to push it off now. That's exactly what happened. I forgot completely.
Fuck, you knocked off my white herb.
The only good items in this game.
Did you just make a weed joke?
No,
no, I was fucking
like I wish I did.
No, it's. I know exactly. I'm fucking with you because that doesn't even make sense as a weed joke.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it is. Have you ever seen any weed that's white?
You never know. It could be like Pokemon weed, censored weed for the anime. You know, the anime can't actually promote weed.
You mean a jelly donut?
Does it kill? Oh my god, that's close.
I'm gonna turn my frying pan into a drying pan. They need to say that.
Oh, damn it.
That should be the last thing Brock says. And then he should die.
And then he drops the frying pan, and that just hard cuts credits.
Just like, I'm gonna turn this frying pan into a drying pan. Mewtwo just flies into the air, tosses a fucking frying pan at his temple. He gets conked in the head, falls over, dies. End credits. Finn.
Pokemon, gotta catch him.
And then it's like, who's that Pokemon? And then it's just like, and then it's Mewtwo.
God. That would be legendary.
This was so close, but yet so far.
Jesus. Yeah, this might be the closest match we've ever had, right? Yeah.
Alright.
I think we have enough time for one more, maybe.
Yeah, and let's go into the other topic I wanted to discuss, which is SLARPG.
RPG. I have heard quite a bit about super lesbian animal role-playing game, and I have seen some of the gameplay, and it does look pretty fucking good, I must say. It's pretty cool.
How dare you say pretty cool? It is very cool. It is fucking amazing. No, you used pivoting. You've used pivoting technology.
I fucked myself up, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so, Matt.
Yeah.
RPG.
Yes.
How much do you like it?
It is one of the best games I've ever played. And that is not hyperbole, and that's not me, you know, just being in the honeymoon phase. Genuinely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So, what about SLARPG? Like, one thing that really caught my attention when I read the review on Popcorn Fizz was you comparing it to Undertale.
Yes.
I also know why you compare it to Undertale. It's in the fact that it's taking the piss out of the RPG genre in a way, but like
there's more to it than that, but yeah.
Does the story have one thing I really admired about Undertale personally was how it
why did I toxic? Okay, go on.
Not only did it take the piss out of the genre a bit, but it also used it to tell. It used the narrative constraints of the RPG to actually like tell a story that you really can't tell as a movie. You can't make a TV show about Undertale; it just wouldn't work. The reason the storytelling is so strong is because it's a game, and I can't spoil Undertale even though it's so old, but like it allows us to go to like really kind of dark places, which I wasn't expecting when I played it. So does SLRPG have a similar tone, or is it much happier?
It is much happier up until a point, and then it is a lot more even toned. Like, yeah, it is still kind of, very sugar sweet.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of ways, but not completely.
I see.
You will not pivot. Yeah, like, if you look on the Steam store page, so this isn't like a spoiler or anything, it does deal with some themes of anxiety. Mm-hmm. The main character, Melody, she has panic attacks, and it is treated very seriously.
Okay.
Like it should be. Fuck. Okay. I can salvage this. I can't salvage this. My team is not equipped. Okay. I will sacrifice my Avalug. Avalug these nuts.
Oh my god!
Why did you use a physical attack after I had...
I thought, okay, you only have 8%, how bad could it...
Yeah, you used one of the weakest attacks that you can in... For what you... like... For what would be in random battles, like in the pool for this game mode, you used literally like the weakest attack that you could have.
Oh my god, I might have thrown this game actually. That might have... Jesus Christ. Okay.
You might have. Well, you did get a burn off. No, I've wasted my Dynamax now. I should have I should have used Max Darkness on you. That was greedy. And then I was greedy again by going for Max Knuckle again. Okay. I'm not falling for that again. You're dead. I really could have killed it before though, and not lost my Mienshao immediately afterwards. But it's fine.
Of the game.
Oh fuck, I'm against a Whimsicott, no wonder I'm losing. I don't like my attacks here. Okay.
Whoa!
I mean,
fire's against ground. I keep forgetting that's not a thing anymore.
It's a neutral. It does neutral damage.
Yeah.
Ground does super effective against fire, but fire takes neutral damage from ground. And also, or not neutral. Fire does neutral against ground, but ground does super effective against fire. That's what I meant to say.
I'm still used to like the old ones, where fire's like weak against ground.
Fire is still weak against ground, but ground is not.
I mean, like
resistant.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. I could possibly maybe salvage this. Fuck. You got a debuff on me. Okay.
Aww. Close.
Okay.
He's hit. Hit! Aromatis.
But, yeah, did you have any other, like, big questions with, SLRPG?
RPG, is it comparable to Bugsnax? Because I don't know, for some reason, like, when I saw the game and saw your gameplay for it, it reminded me of Bugsnax a bit. I don't exactly know what it was, but, like...
I mean, Bugsnax is also very gay. So, kind of.
Could be that. Could be that. Bugsnax is great.
Other than that, not in terms of gameplay, kind of, some of the humor, I guess you could say. Holy shit. You have very low special defense, don't you?
It's true.
Okay.
Probably won this one.
You don't know what my last move is. So I will acknowledge that you were not wrong to make that mistake. But you did make a mistake in assuming that. Fuck. All I need... No, I needed one last wish.
Oh my god.
I needed one last wish. That fucking paralyze is what lost me the game there. I could have toxic stalled you. Aw, shit. Okay.
That was a good one. That's a good one to close it off, I think. But
yeah.
if you want to talk about RPG, we can talk about that for a bit.
Yeah, for a couple minutes. So yeah, like, just in terms of, and I'll get us onto the ending banner so that I get more use out of this overlay. Yeah, essentially, like, also I fucking didn't put the chat box on this page. Anyways.
I know it's actually chatting, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I like having it to where people can see the chat for as long as until I get to the offline section of it. But anyways, yeah, with SRPG, like, the writing is just fantastic. Like, the music is incredible. In terms of the comparison to Undertale, I will say it's also, it puts, like, it takes a lot of the RPG formula and kind of flips them on their head. I think I mentioned in the review about the armpit thing, and how that was hilarious. Like, do you know what I was getting at with that?
Yeah.
And that's just, like, genuinely just such a nice touch to have in an RPG, because it's like, it's not making fun of you for expecting that, but it is making a joke of those expectations that a character will just turn and face you when you walk up
Yeah.
beside them and hit the interact button.
I
And
mean,
it's
I love it when games do that, though. I mean, even Witcher 3 does that once. There's a conversation with Yennefer you can have, like, in the middle of the game. And usually you can exhaust all dialogue options in The Witcher 3 before, like, getting to the yellow ones. But if you exhaust all the dialogue options, Yennefer says, alright, thank you for just talking about literally nothing instead of asking me that at the start. And, like, that's just, like, a really cool moment. So, like, I love it when games do, like, small touches like that. I'm guessing in RPG that's, like, constant, right?
not constant, but it is enough of a presence there to where it's like it is enough that you would mention it in conversation.
Huh.
But more so like how it plays with expectations are just kind of those ways where it's like you're not expecting something, and then it will be like, oh, but it's actually this, and then you're like, what the fuck? And then you're just like sat there just fucking laughing. I would go into specifics, but then that would be spoiling some of the fun of discovering that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like there's one that I want to say a lot about where it's just like it is one of those things where if I described it to like basically anyone who is a fan of RPGs, they'd be like, fuck, I gotta play this one. Like it is brilliant. Or at least people would be like, okay, I see why you're like so over the moon with this game. To anyone who has played it and wants me to be less vague with it, it is a pretty big joke from the second major major area of the game in the desert region. I'll say that much. And if you've played the game, you probably know what I'm talking about now that I've said that. And if you haven't, you know what to look forward to.
There you go.
Because you will know what I mean when you see it is genuinely fantastic. Like, a joke that just had me fucking sat there laughing for like a good minute or two after I saw it. And I was just like, okay, game, you got me. Yeah, it's just one of those games where it's just like, I love it so much that I just want to fucking, gush about it to anyone who I can talk to about it. So, I will probably do a giveaway stream of it at some point in the next month or so that someone else can check into it firsthand.
Start gushing all over it to all their friends.
Yeah, like, basically just, like, I want this game to just be, like, a big word of mouth game, because no one's talking about this game, like, outside of Twitter and Steam. Like, Polygon hasn't done an article on it. Fuck Polygon. Kotaku hasn't done an article on it. Fuck Kotaku. IGN hasn't done.
Yeah.
IGN hasn't done a review of it. Fuck IGN. Not fuck them.
I haven't done a review of it. Fuck me, I guess. But yeah.
No. I'm not saying fuck anyone who hasn't talked about it. I'm saying fuck those ones as an aside because they suck. Just generally. Fuck Kotaku, fuck Polygon, fuck IGN. They're all terrible. Don't defend them just because of Gamergate or whatever the fuck. Like, they're terrible. Like, genuinely just awful fucking sites. Just, like, miserable. Like...
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah, just terrible. Like, absolutely fuck them. Special fuck you to Kotaku for what they did to Natalie Lawhead. Fuck them. Just trash. Like, actually, fuck them. Like, seriously. I'm, like, not even joking. They're terrible. Like, that site should have gotten shut down after that, as far as I'm concerned. And the fact that they continue to pretend that they're like progressive after that is absolutely contemptuous. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about, but basically, like, they turned a rape survivor's story into a spectacle, and then mocked.
Sounds like Polygon or like any of these fucking game sites. Shit.
Where they just like they made life a living hell for this person, and then they like, and this was years ago, and they have not apologized or taken the article down, and it's like they've like done a hit job on this on Natalie's public image, and like every other site that was covering their story with regards to Jeremy Soule, the composer of Skyrim, who is the person who raped her, or raped them rather. And it's like, motherfuck, like what the hell are they doing? That the like Kotaku thinks that's cool, but yeah, like my point is that like this is a SLRPG is a game where it deserves like all of the love and affection in the world, and a lot of the people who would like it would make their day to find out about are not hearing about it because the people who are supposed to be telling them aren't.
I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gotta be word of mouth, and I will happily be one of those mouths. For the foreseeable future, at any rate. But yeah. Obviously heavy topic at the very end there. But
yeah,
I mean,
you've spoken about.
Yeah, someone has to fucking talk about that and, you know, say that shit's not cool. And
yeah.
Kotaku should not be defended because they're games journalists and only gamer-gators make fun of games journalists. No, fuck them.
Games journalists are mostly terrible, let's be honest. But like,
yes, they are, most of the time they are just like fucking sock puppets for the major publishers. Like, genuinely.
Although I will say though, like one reason why I think the quality of gamer journalism is mostly in the gutter isn't really to do with the journalists themselves, it's to do with the audience. I just genuinely think that
well,
they only
it's
serve,
everything.
Like,
it's top to bottom. You know, like, games journalists are terrible unto themselves because they're not real journalists. They don't know anything about, like, actual ethics.
Actual journalism.
Yeah. A lot of them also are just... The ones that do know about journalism, like actual journalism, are usually stuffy assholes. People Make Games...
Right?
Yeah, like, People Make Games did a fucking amazing little mini essay on that. About how, like, how nobody in games journalism even considers classism. And, like, one of the, or rather the writer of that, I forget her name, but the writer of that video, she was talking about how, like, she'd been homeless before, you know, so it's like, let me pull that up. People Make Games. It is, and I'm gonna link this in the chat for people who want to check it out. It is
just a reminder for you, Matthew. You do need to make sure that chat is visible in the VODs.
I don't need to do that for just the link because people can't click on the link from the video. They can just go into the live chat.
I meant the live chat. Because like you have to enable that, don't you?
No, I don't have to do that. People can just go in there after the recording and check it. They can just click on or press live chat and then see the link. So it doesn't matter that if it was on the screen or not. If someone were talking in the chat, then yeah, I would want to make it visible. But no, I don't need to do that just for the link. Because people will need to go to the live chat anyways for it. But yeah, like, that's a great video, and, you know, for anyone who, like, thinks that games journalists can do no wrong, it's a good first step into seeing why that's bullshit. You know, Gamergate was wrong, and harassment is wrong, but also, you know, that doesn't make...
It doesn't justify bad journalism.
Especially
like,
when
calling game journalism, to be honest, like, game journalism isn't journalism. It's
most of the time,
for the most part, yeah.
Like a lot, like there is, you know, like the exposés into like Activision Blizzard and shit. Those are journalism, but when it comes to like, oh look, the new Hogwarts Legacy has a new trailer. That's not journalism.
Exactly, that's marketing. That's PR.
Yeah, like, and, you know, publishers think they see, like, the major sites as being marketing outlets. Like, is IGN really gonna go fucking hard on Hogwarts Legacy? Fucking... Are they really gonna be like, this new Call of Duty has a shit campaign? Even if they think that the game has a shit campaign. No, they aren't. Because then they'd not get review codes. They wouldn't get interview options. You know, they would never give a Call of Duty game a 2 out of 10. Can you trust them? Just off the back of that, can you trust them if they're never going to say something, even if they were to believe it? Like,
yeah.
If like, not objectively, because there is no such thing as an objectively bad game unless it's, like, literally broken. Like, even if there was a game which was, like, universally considered to be just, like, terrible, and it just came out and it was a Call of Duty game, if it had just really terrible design all around, and for no purpose other than it was just bad, IGN would still give it, at minimum, a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Is that trustworthy? No. Can you listen to a thing that they say when they can't even, like, be upfront about if something is shit? Like, just genuinely. And if that's what they think. And it would be fine if they just always thought that a Call of Duty game was a 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, whatever the fuck they give it. The numbers don't necessarily matter unto themselves, of course, but it's like they would never do, like, major exposés into why something, you know, like that is not good or anything like that. At most, they would interview, like, the QA staff, which is good. They should be doing that. That is journalism, but it exists in a landscape where it is highly uncritical otherwise. So it's like...
Why should he give a fuck about what they say, essentially?
Yeah, because it's like...
You know,
they've...
mostly corporate puppeteering. It's not really... Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, a lot of journalism just generally is kind of shit unto itself. Like, Wall Street Journal, not gonna be very helpful. Fucking Washington Post, owned by Amazon, they're never gonna be super critical of Amazon. You can't fucking trust them. They're trash. Same thing with Axios, also owned by Amazon, if I remember correctly. Why would you trust Axios? You know, as an outlet, at least. If they have good reporting on a certain subject, obviously listen to it. But, like, broadly, you can't trust them. You can trust them as far as you can throw them. But yeah, like, honestly, fuck people who defend, like, journalists out of hand and are like, oh, this is like Gamergate. Like, learning all of the wrong lessons from Gamergate, essentially. You know, um, Gamergate. The problem with Gamergate was not that people are making fun of the universally incredible games journalists. The problem was harassment of minorities and women. That was the problem, and the fact that it was co-opting actual problems with the industry, like a lack of ethics, and the fact that you can't trust journalists, to excuse trying to push fascism into gaming spaces. That was the whole point of it. Like, 4chan was literally like, we're going to do something like Gamergate, like months before Gamergate happened, and they were pushing it pretty hard. Like, we have documentation of this. That's what the problem of Gamergate was. So, it is honestly kind of contemptuous in itself to pretend that, you know, Gamergate, the problem with it was that people were criticizing journalists. Because they weren't criticizing journalists, they were criticizing hacks. And they were criticizing those hacks on things that sometimes were correct, sometimes were not. But the fact that they were doing it out of animus and not out of, like, a genuine concern. Like, they didn't care about the things that they were talking about. But that doesn't mean that the things they were talking about were wrong, necessarily, right? They just...
I don't know, man. Like, for me, Gamergate is left to the past. It really is. It's not left to the past. It's my cultural understanding of Gamergate. It's like I don't think it started anything, but like it's not dead either. You know what I mean? I think it's just it's a very nice way to just show, like, you know, the problems of the alt-right division of nerdism and, like, gamers, essentially.
Yeah.
I think it's just a very interesting microcosm, but yeah. That's where, yeah.
Heavy topics to leave the stream off on. What started as a fun, let's talk about Pokemon, Ash Ketchum, and Slurpee. But yeah, I like actually having these kinds of tirades, to be honest.
Yeah, like, miss them. Let's be honest, sorry.
It's
for
true.
anyone, like, actually listening in, me and Matt, until a few months ago, we really didn't talk all that much. Like we just got busy with our respective lives a bit. And like, Matt used to do this a lot. Like, the amount of tirades I've had to hear about, you know, Warner Brothers and the Democratic Party, and like, yeah, I mean, the thing is, Matt always made them fun to listen to, because, like, you know, he actually gives a shit about what he's talking about. So,
and
I miss this kind of Matt.
just as an aside about the Democrat thing, I'm not criticizing them from the right. I'm criticizing them from the left. If that wasn't already obvious from all of the shit I have said and the games
minutes
that I support and all that, you know, like, obviously
he isn't gonna be, like, you know, sucking Kevin McCarthy's dick off anytime soon. Right, don't worry.
My favorite politician is Dan Crenshaw. Thank you, and let's go. No, you're not gonna get that because you're not, like, deep into American politics, but that was a legendary thing to say of me, considering who I am and who Dan Crenshaw is. Okay.
Assuming he's a leftist of some sort. Anyway, yeah.
No, he is not. He is not at all.
He's not a leftist at all.
No, it's very much the opposite. He's actually a piece of shit. Anyways, he's my favorite. Bye forever. Cheers, everyone.
Alright, that should wrap up the stream. Yeah, take care, fellas.
Alright.